Welcome back to our breakfast conversation. Today we have another conversation. But before I go on with the conversation, how is your weekend? How is your Saturday? All right, let's go straight into the conversation. Helping others with wisdom is extremely important. A very rich guy decided to help his best friend. He has been living very well in Lagos, while this his best friend has always been in the village. So one of the days he went to the village to check the house he was building, and his mother advised him to help his best friend. So he decided to help his best friend by telling him to join him in Lagos. He paid his transport fare to Lagos. He gave him free accommodation in his house, and he was also feeding him. So because he was his best friend and he was now living with him, he later introduced him to his business. And the first business they did together worked out so well. And because he was his best friend, he was so happy that for the first time, he's going to be getting his own cut of money. And he was glad that he did that for him. So with joy in his heart, he opened the briefcase of millions of dollars and showed to his best friend, telling him that he will give him 10% of this, while him, the rich businessman, will use 50 to 60% to do the business. Then he will have the rest, maybe 20% or 30% to himself. But it's a good deal, with this, we can do more business. Business is good, business is good. Let's pop a champagne. And they opened wine and started enjoying themselves. Little did he know that his best friend was envious of him. You have not seen 100,000 and they go 100,000. You never see 50,000 before. And somebody is giving you 10% that you don't even know about just by introducing you to his business. And that 10% is also in millions because it's in dollars. Instead of you to appreciate the little, not even little from where you were, it is even a major, but a little from the business rich man. Just for a start, you decided to say, no, I will see, they collect all. When I say poverty is not about being poor physically, I was not putting water in my mouth. Poverty is a thing of the mind. When you're poor in your reasoning, you will act poor. Anything you think of is how you act. For what you don't think, you can't see or do. Because his eyes are seeing it. For someone that have not seen 50K before. I mean 50,000 naira, not 50K in dollars. 50,000 naira. He now arranged with armed robbers that same night to rob a best friend that has given him hope, money, accommodation, feeding, and also a business opportunity. What a world! Now, when he brought the armed robbers, his rich business friend was not someone that was carried away because he's into business, and his kind of business needs security. So he had a gun. And the moment he saw the armed robbers, he quickly brought out his gun with the fear of, before they shoot them, he go shoot them for self-defense. How did they get into his house and why are they here? So as he was coming out, he didn't come out fully. He came out like he was hiding. So he, the rich guy, was seeing the armed robbers. So from where he was hiding, he was already shooting them. He has already shot the 2 armed robbers that were sent. And after he shot them, and it looks like the coast was clear for him to really come out, he came out and caught one of them. But he caught the last person from behind. So he was already pointing the gun on the last person. So he asked him, who sent you? And he mentioned his best friend's name. The rich guy was like, if I shoot you this gun, you will tell me the real person that sent you, because he cannot believe it. If I say he cannot believe it, he did not believe it. I came by himself and said, yes, I was the one that sent them, that you've eaten so much money now. It's not high time you're dead. He was calling his name. I was like, I know you're joking. You can't do this. I've done enough for you and I'm willing to do more for you. We are best friends. As a matter of fact, the rich business guy was even holding a gun. But because of trust, the trust he has for his best friend, he dropped his gun and told him that he should drop his own too, that they are best friends, they can talk over it. The moment he trusted him and dropped his gun, the poor man, poor mentality, desperation, die-hearted, instantly shot his own gun and killed his best friend. He did not only kill him, he killed him, collected the briefcase worth millions of dollars, and also collected his houses, businesses, and everything that belongs to him. What a world. You're not scared of killing someone. You killed the person and was still comfortable to live inside the same house. The same house you killed the person. Some people are living but they don't have conscience, honestly. That is why I'm saying, if you want to help someone, please, I'm pleading, help with wisdom. The summary of the whole conversation and the lesson that should be learned through this our breakfast conversation is that if I were him, I brought him from the village. A poor man in his mentality will be poor. You can't really measure with my frequency. So I won't bring you closer until you upgrade. I can bring you from the village, keep you in a small apartment like self-contained where you can be staying comfortably, help you financially in little ways I can, while I introduce my business to you. Then when you pick up, you pick your life up from there. And second lesson, the fact that you trust someone does not mean that the person will also trust you. Don't do any business with anyone and overtrust them in a way that you open briefcase of dollars because they are your best friend. Someone that is poor in his mind will be poor in his action. So be very, very careful. I mean, be very, very mindful. When he killed his best friend, it was really touching. So I'm bringing this conversation this morning so that people that are in this field of work will not fall the same victim. Please, don't show your millions of naira or millions of dollars to anyone based on trust. Don't trust so much. Even if you want to trust with wisdom. Act with wisdom. Talk with wisdom. When you act and talk with wisdom, you will not make silly mistakes. Because if he had acted with wisdom, he would have not been dead. But he died because he trusted the wrong one as a best friend. Please, we should not do the same thing. This is our breakfast conversation, and this is where we are going to be wrapping it up on today's breakfast conversation. The breakfast conversation is every Saturday, so keep it locked here for more lessons through our conversation. I am Belema, yes, Mama, the African girl with the breakfast conversation.